2. The Fall. 4. A tiny, bone-white girl who looked half Mary's age, but claimed to be some 6 years older, a Miss Rita Cohen, came to the Swede 4 months after Mary's disappearance. She was dressed like Dr. King's successor, Ralph Abernathy, in Freedom Rider overalls and ugly big shoes, and a bush of wiry hair emphatically framed her bland baby face. He should have recognized immediately who she was. For the 4 months he had been waiting for just such a person. But she was so tiny, so young, so ineffectual-looking, that he could barely believe she was at the University of Pennsylvania's Wharton School of Business and Finance, doing a thesis on the leather industry in Newark, New Jersey, let alone the provocateur who was Mary's mentor in World Revolution. On the day she showed up at the factory, the Swede had not known that Rita Cohen had undertaken some fancy footwork, in and out through the basement door beneath the loading dock, so as to elude the surveillance team the FBI had assigned to observe from Central Avenue the arrival and departure of everyone visiting his office. 3-4 times a year, someone either called or wrote to ask permission to see the plant. In the old days, Levov, busy as he might be, always made time for the Newark school classes or Boy Scout troops or visiting notables chaperoned by a functionary from City Hall or the Chamber of Commerce. Though the Swede didn't get nearly the pleasure his father did from being an authority on the glove trade, though he wouldn't claim his father's authority on anything pertaining to the leather industry, pertaining to anything else either. Occasionally he did assist a student by answering questions over the phone or, if the student struck him as especially serious, by offering a brief tour. Of course, had he known beforehand that this student was no student but his fugitive daughter's emissary, he would never have arranged their meeting to take place at the factory. Why Rita hadn't explained to the Swede whose emissary she was, said nothing about Mary until the tour had been concluded, was undoubtedly so she could size up the Swede first, or maybe she said nothing, for so long the better to enjoy toying with him. Maybe she just enjoyed the power. Maybe she was just another politician, and the